Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to Central Junior High in a meeting between the Central Junior High Lady Warriors and the Lakeside Eagles.
Yep, really excited to see this one tonight.
Yep, we just tipped off. 5:52 left in the first. Starters for, and there's Patience McDaniel with a 2. Great inbounds there, but the starters for Central, number 2, Galatia Andrew. Number 3, Claire Bowden. Number 20, Mary Blake Martfield. Number 22, Ella Nelson. And number 33, Patience McDaniel, who I just mentioned. And then for Lakeside, number 1, London Blunt. Number 20, Heaven Williams. Number 10, Delia Steele. Number 11, Prace Clarence. And finally, in the middle, Kiana Poole, number 25.
Looks like the Warriors just got their possession back.
And I'm Matt Nelson, and the gentleman we just heard, Mr. Zane Apples here providing a little color. So here we go. A lot of fun tonight. Super excited to be here talking about Lady Warriors basketball and Springdale basketball in general. So Zane, I can't thank you enough for doing this with me. So we may have a bit of a technical difficulty from a color perspective. Be patient with us right now, but we'll keep you going with this with the commentary. So looks like Lakeside's. I know they've had some difficulties early in the conference season when they played Southwest. Really had difficulties scoring tonight, but they seem a little more organized tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely seeing some aggressiveness going to the goal.
Yep. 11 has better handles than I thought.
Yeah.
Really attacking. So we got a little play-by-play here. Number 2, Galatia Andrews, over the top to Mary Blake Martfield. She missed it, but the ball stays on the left side of the court to the Warriors. Good look right there by Ella Nelson finding Mary Blake. Mary Blake just got a little excited. Lazy pass, but got it, beat it. And then there's Patience McDaniel. She's been an animal the last few weeks, hasn't she?
Yeah, she really has.
So I talked to Coach before the game. She's averaging the last 3 games 20 points a game. The last 3, she's really taken over a leadership role when it comes to scoring for the Warriors.
That's insane. And I know she's an 8th grader playing up for 9th grade, so really
it really is. And you say it's insane when the average score of a girls' basketball game is between 35 and 40 points, and she's scoring 20 of them. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And then when you're an 8th grader on top of that, it's really impressive. So here we go. Lakeside with a deep 3. Block out. Ella Nelson kind of tipped it around, didn't grab it with 2 hands. Kind of hurt him short term right there, number 1.
Looked like she just caught a little bit of the elbow, but we'll see if Lakeside can make these 2 shots.
Yeah, number 1 stayed in there. London Blunt was kind of scrappy and got the shot off. She's at the line shooting 2. Looks like she's a lefty, doesn't it?
Yeah. What can I say? I'm a southpaw myself.
Oh, looky here. This guy Mr. Zane Apple, who's providing the color, he can find them quick. So score right now, 4:24 left in the first quarter, 4-1, and there goes Patience McDaniel again. She's got all 6 points, 6-1. Lady Warriors in the press. Talked to Coach Temple before the game, and she thought that we can create a bunch of turnovers from a press perspective. So we gave it to Patience right there in a tough spot. So Patience.
I've really seen equal play these past couple of downs. We're not in football.
Hey, it's
back and forth.
Old habits die hard, Zane. Old habits die hard. In for the Lady Eagles, number 50, Elia Higgs. Good pressure right there on the ball. Created a turnover, and let's see if what kind of set Central gets in here. Good look right there inside. Nice lefty by the 8th grader, Mary Blake Martfield, and she sticks with it. Boom, she finishes right there. It's 8-1 the Warriors.
You got to give Ella credit for that great pass to her, though.
And there's another one I consider one of my girls, Claire Bowden. I've had her since 2nd grade. She played for me 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And then she moved up to the Warriors in 7th grade. But Claire's a heady ball player. She lives, breathes, eats basketball. She can shoot the stew out of it. But she's also tough in the rebounding.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely saw her going in.
Yeah, she was kind of heady right there, wasn't she, Zane? Anticipated anticipated the pass and then gave it up. Unselfish play. You got to love that. Mary Blake on the front end of 2 shots. Hits the first. 9-1. Warriors, 3:44 left in the first quarter. Again, I'm Matt Nelson. I'm with my man, Zane Apple, who is really the man when it comes to the Warriors and commentary and what he's doing for this program from a communication perspective. So can't thank you enough. Timeout, Lakeside. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Timeout, Lakeside. And here we go. 10-1 Warriors. 3:44 left in the first. Are we ready? Are we back?
Are we live? Okay, and we're live.
And we're back. Again, Lady Warriors, 10-1, 3:43 left in the first quarter. Ella Nelson with a pressure steal. Gives it up. Patience McDaniel with the opposite hand. Good. She's got 6 of the first 12. Or is it 8 of the first 12?
8 of the first 12.
8 of the first 12. Ooh, Galatia Andrew with another filthy pass. Patience sitting down there. She's in double figures less than 3 minutes into the game. And there she goes. Heady play again. Look up. Look up. She says, Claire. So Coach Temple runs a what they call circle, and she likes to give. That was a fancy move, not a great pass, but they call it circle. What they do is they run 5 girls on the perimeter with a cut through the middle every time. The cut through the middle is looking for the easy layup, and she gives a lot of freedom to her players. Shoot the 3 if you're open. Shoot any jump shot if you're open. And I love the philosophy. It gives those kids confidence at a young age to shoot the ball.
Yeah, being able to have the ball in your control and not having to be told what play to run really gives a lot of freedom to the players.
It sure does. Turnover by Lakeside. Ella Nelson, Patience McDaniel, she's got 12. 12 of the first 16, 2:52, 16-1. 16-1 left in the first. Or, excuse me, 16-1 in the first, 2:50 left in the first. We got a couple of substitutions. Trinity Brown, number 42 for the Warriors, and number 25, Hope Durkee in for the Warriors. Spelling Mary Blake and Ella.
What a shot.
What a shot. She didn't get rewarded for that. Great charge by number 50. But, wow, teardrop. Oh, she did call it good. I thought he called a charge, so that's nice. That teardrop might have hit the top of the ceiling right there. It was filthy, wasn't it, Zane?
Oh, yeah.
Galatia hasn't been a big scorer for us. Leading up to the last 2 games, she hasn't been a big scorer. She's been our leading scorer up to that point. She scored 2 points in 2 games. But I bet she has 15, 18 assists. And then
there she goes.
Wow. A lot of pressure, a lot of anticipation. These Warriors look really solid tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely playing really aggressive. Haven't seen I don't think I've seen a shot from the 3-point line yet tonight.
That's a great point. So we're over halfway into the first quarter. Not a shot from the 3-point line. It's a drive mentality. Let's see if we can get fouled. Let's see if we can get to the line. So
yeah, I've heard some ESPN people say that on the circle, when you run it up the middle, if you get fouled, you get 2 shots. So, you either make 2 or you get 2.
Yep, you're exactly right. And what it's going to do long-term as well is it's going to make that Lakeside team collapse to the middle. Once they collapse to the middle, then what's open, Zane?
We start throwing it to the outer corners.
And they start knocking down threes. So I like what Coach Temple's doing tonight. I think the game plan's solid. She's up-tempo. She's really putting some pressure on that defense. It looks like they're on their heels. But we'll see. Lakeside will have a little fire in them. There's no doubt about it.
No, yeah, really smart decision and plan for this game by Coach Temple. I think she's done a great job, and see if Lakeside can come back here a little bit, but 20-1.
20-1. It's a tough hole to dig out of. 2:27 left in the first quarter. Again, 20-1. 16 of those 20 points, or 14 of those 20 points scored by Patience McDaniel, the dynamic 8th grader from Central.
Yeah, Trinity took that one. Ooh.
Yeah, she went down hard. It looks like she might have hit her head. So we've got an injured player. It's number 1, London Blunt. Awfully tough taking it to the rack.
Yeah.
She did not want to come off the floor, I can tell. She's a little bothered.
Looks like her knee is looks like she's limping a little bit, but I think we'll see her again in this game for sure.
I hope so. I just saw a smile from her teammates, high fives from all of her teammates saying, hey, way to be tough, way to be a leader. I love it. I love it. Didn't get it on the shot. She was going for the rebound. I believe the foul was on Claire Bowden. Inbounds by Lakeside. Again, 20-1, 2 minutes left to go in the first. Yep, she shuffled those feet a little. And when the score is like that at times, it's tough for those. It's tough on those referees too, because they don't want to call some of those fouls, or excuse me, the walks or the minimal stuff. But on the flip side, you got to learn.
Yeah.
You got to learn. It's going to help them in the future. It's going to help Lakeside in the future. Looks like they pulled out of their man-to-man offense pretty quick. Halfway through the first, nice cut by Claire. And Trinity just wasn't quite ready.
Yeah, good to go into that zone. And it looks like number 44 has replaced our injured player, Savannah Whittle, I believe.
Savannah Whittle into the game, and she just got subbed out yet again. It's been pretty hectic by number 14, Leslie Albertar. Trinity Brown with the steal. Oh, and she
barely missed.
Busted the easy one, but Galatia, she's been unselfish. What did we talk about earlier? That's the first 3 of the game. It was knocked down. That was really good.
First 3, and it's I guess they're 1 for 1 on their threes tonight.
Maybe they need to stop, Zane. 100%. It's tough to beat that, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
No, for sure. Especially from Claire. I know she's a great outside shooter and definitely knows her 3-point line.
It's funny you say that about Claire Bowden, number 3, who's coming off, getting substituted right now for number 5, Eva Cood. I told Claire Bowden in 2nd grade, we're playing on 8-foot goals, she was going to be Har-Ber's all-time leading 3-point shooter. And I think she has a chance at that.
Yeah, no, she's definitely got it all. She's scrappy, wants the ball, and then whenever she gets it, she goes for the threes. So
nice cut by Eva. She didn't come up with it, made the save, pulls the 3. I love the confidence.
Just knocked out off her foot.
I did see Eva, or I talked to Coach about Eva, and she's been really impressed with how she's playing in practice, but she wants it to transition to the games.
Yeah.
She says in practice she can really D up on Galatia. And so let's see if she does that now. Great rebound right there by Trinity Brown. Galatia Andrews from way downtown. Bang.
You said it. It's not the last 3 we'll see tonight.
It sure wasn't. So it's now 20. I think it's 29-1.
And she just
made a heady play right there. Threw it off of the Lakeside defender on the steal. 32 seconds left. I was wrong. They'd already added the 3. 26-1. Warriors over the Lakeside Eagles. Kylie Johnson into the game, number 4. Forgot to mention that. Nice look from Eva to Hope.
And there's another one.
We've been talking about 8th graders tonight. That's the 4th one that scored tonight. So
3 in a row.
3 threes in a row. Hope Durkee from downtown. The future looks bright for this 8th grade team moving forward. So into the first quarter, we're going to head to a timeout. 29-1 Warriors. We're going to head to a timeout. We'll be back to start the second quarter here at Central Junior High.
1910. Our coaches do a tremendous job connecting our students to our schools. We are one community.
I don't know much about basketball, but
You're doing great, brother.
Jordan told me that I was
Springdale Public Schools are connecting students to
Student achievement.
He's doing great.
Safety.
He's awesome.
I just said the computer watching ESPN.
Personalized teaching.
Partnerships.
All right, we're live.
And we're back to start the second quarter. Warriors up 29-1 after the first. We got a couple more substitutions on the Warriors. Let's get this restarted. Number 20, Mary Blake Markfield. Number 3, Claire Bowden. Number 1, Natalie Haythorne. Number 11, Jabria Tilford. And finally, number 44, Kate Lindsay. That's for the Warriors. I didn't think she pivoted right there, but the referee had a different opinion, that's for sure.
I didn't see 2 steps, but I guess I'm not directly behind her, so.
You're exactly right. So for the Lakeside War Eagles, number 10, Delia Steele. Number 11, Praise Clarence. Number 20, Heaven Williams. Number 44, Savannah Little.
And back in the game, we've got number 1, London Blunt.
Man, what a great call right there, Zane. It's good to have her back. She took a hard fall. She's got a smile on her face, and she's ready to compete for not only her team, but her friends. So we got to love that. Jabria back over to Claire. Claire looks inside to Mary Blake. Mary Blake with the nice little pivot and shovel left. Nice move by Mary Blake. 31-1, 5:15 left to go in the second quarter. Matt Nelson here with my man Zane Apple providing the color tonight. Having a little fun. Central Junior High.
It looks like Lakeside's defense gone from a 10 energy-wise to about a 7. I mean, they've lost a little energy, but we'll see if they can sub in some players and get that back.
Totally agree. I think the coach's motto, if I were the coach right now, what I'd be saying is we got to win possessions.
Yep.
Let's not look at the score anymore. Let's try to win possessions. When we're on defense, let's try to stop them.
Yeah.
I know that sounds basic and simple.
Sometimes simple's the right way, though.
Yep. And then when we got the ball, let's make a good shot.
Yep.
Let's try to limit turnovers. We don't necessarily have to score every time, but let's limit turnovers. Let's try to get a shot on every possession and go from there. So,
I mean, it doesn't matter what sport you're playing. You've got to have a forgetful memory and forget that first quarter.
nice drive right there by number 11. Praise Clarence. She goes to the line shooting 2. Foul on number 44. Kate Lindsay, that's her first. We haven't seen a lot of Kate this year. Kate played for me a couple of years ago in rec ball, and I'll tell you one thing about Kate is she knows basketball.
Yeah.
She's one of those kids that I think goes home, watches college basketball, watches the WNBA, watches NBA basketball. She understands concepts and plays and how to get open. And good kid. I love seeing her in the game this early and playing hard. Good block out right there by her.
Blocked out number 15, Trinity Jones.
Just didn't elevate to quite get it, but hey, we're here. I bet 15 doesn't get a shot right here. Kate's a smart player. So here we go. 31-1, 4:48 left in the first half. Nice pass on the inside there, and a shot. Again, what are we looking for, Zane? We're looking for shots. We're looking for good possessions.
Keep possession.
That was a great possession by Lakeside. Natalie Haythorne, she is athletic. Chloe Bowden for three. She's open. I feel it, she says. Mary Blake with the cleanup. That's her 6th point of the night. Mary Blake Markfield, number 20, 35-3. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Oh, didn't see the ball come.
And Natalie can really run. She's a soccer player, so she understands defense. She understands.
Yeah, no, if you're running a man-to-man with her, she's going to stay on her man, that's for sure.
There's no doubt about it. And you saw it. She might have hesitated right there, carried it a little, but she knew what she was doing. Natalie's a scrapper. There's no doubt about it. In for the Warriors, number 4, Kylie Johnson. Number 5, Eva Koob. Timeout. Warriors, we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back. 33-3, Central Warriors.
Live.
And we're back. 33-3, Central Warriors over the Lakeside Eagles. 3:54 to go in the first half. Lakeside ball. Nice little pick and pop. 10 gets a open three. Kylie tips it. Eva makes a smart decision, gets everything set back up, and here we go offensively.
Ooh, good pass.
Good pass down.
Stuck.
Yeah. She got it out of there. A fake, usually, I used to tell them when they were little, fake before you make, and usually the hands will go flailing. So stay patient with that ball. Be strong with it. Oh, nice screen by Kylie. Little floater by Natalie. Didn't quite go in, but the ball stays with Central. 3:28 left in the first, 33-3.
Yeah, Eva Coots is definitely taking a little bit of a demand leadership role right now.
You gotta like it. Give me the ball, I'm hot. Off the back of the rim, but here's that athlete we were talking about, Natalie Haythorne, for three, way downtown. Oh, just short, but Kate, look at Kate getting in there and getting a rebound. She might have shuffled. But way to hustle right there.
Yeah, with 20 and 50 on you, I mean, it's kind of bound to happen.
Keep fighting. I love it. Lakeside with the ball, back-to-back threes. Again, we talked possessions, shots. I think they've got shots 4 of the last 5 possessions.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're putting more energy into their offensive possessions and kind of conserving it on defense.
On that first team, the starting team that we brought out, dribbling the ball for them was not the best strategy. It looks like they've kind of calmed that down. Coach probably talked that into him, said, hey.
Ooh, nice pass from down.
Hey, I'm open. I don't play off. I'm scoring. And she's smiling. Kate's smiling. A little trepidation, but Natalie's really smiling with her, and so is Kylie. They play soccer together. They're all having a good time tonight. Yeah. That's what this is about.
I mean, you got a wide open shot, take it.
Yep. That is for sure. And there it is. We talked about it earlier. You hate to call it as a referee with a score like this.
Yeah.
But that's how we learn.
Yep. Learn from your mistakes.
We got 6 girls on the court. Okay. We got it figured out. Number 14 for Lakeside in, Leslie Albertar. In for number 20, Heaven Williams. Kylie Johnson over to Jabria. Pivots. Ooh. That's number 50's second charge attempt she's taken.
Yeah.
I love that. You see
Not afraid to take it.
I love it. You see an inside player like that understands the game well enough to go ahead and set her feet down. It's a tough thing to do knowing you're about to get bowled over and you don't have any.
It's definitely not one of the reasons I liked basketball.
It's a little easier when you got football pads on, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Rather impressed. Good job. Kylie Johnson right there with the missed shot. Out of bounds on the Warriors. Lakeside's got it. Number 11. Praise Clarence bringing the ball up. Swinging it over to Goliath Steele, over to number 50. They worked the ball well right there. Three-pointer, that looked great for a long time, just a little long. Nice pass and nice pivot inside. Just can't seem to finish. We got to block out.
She just keeps getting it.
She wants to play.
Yeah, she just keeps getting it and she keeps shooting it, so.
That move inside was nice, too.
They passed the ball around really nicely, too.
Yeah, they swung it. They got the defense where they wanted to, which was not in a very good spot.
She drives. Yeah, they definitely like to drive. There's a few of them who like to stay back and a few of them who like to drive. I mean, height-wise, I'd say these teams are equal. I mean, we're seeing very equal heights out here, so no 7-foot versus 5-foot.
You're exactly right. I do like to see these girls get some minutes and learn from some of their mistakes. So I think that was Natalie's second. Let's hope she stays out of foul trouble. We need to see her the rest of the game.
And we have 15 coming in for 50. Trinity Taylor, excuse me.
And for Elia Higgs, Elia's done a great job.
Yeah.
She has. She's provided a little spark.
Needs a little breather, but I think we'll see her back in this game.
Without a doubt. I would imagine Coach Carter thinks, hey, we need to get this taken care of as quick as we can. Get her back in. That may seem like Natalie's fault, but you have to give Lakeside a little credit there, too.
They definitely pushed Eva to the line.
Yep, they did, and it put Natalie in a tough spot, and she kind of handed it off, and good job right there by Lakeside. Let's see if the Warriors can get it back, though. Eva's down, ready to play. Might have gotten away with a walk, but hey, we're scrapping around. And for Lakeside, number 12, Ruko Langenbeek. Sorry about the pronunciation. I don't think I got that one right, Zane.
No.
Drive, open shot. Got a rebound, girls. Got a block out. Get a body on the body. Jump ball goes to the Warriors. 1:14 left in the second. 33-4. 33-4. Warriors over the Lakeside Eagles tonight.
Yeah, after seeing Natalie Haythorne play just for even a little bit in this on this court, she wants the ball. She's going to give it 110 to get the ball.
And Kate's open again. Shoot from three again. Hey, she's open. She's going to fire it.
She'll make one at some point, I guarantee it.
Yep. Number 10, Goliath Steele. I think that's her third or fourth attempt. Finally knocks one down. 33-7 Warriors over Lakeside. Nice pass. Did she step out? Nope. We got a foul on number 10, Goliath Steele. Are we to the bonus yet? Not quite. We've got a limited functioning scoreboard. It only works on one end, and the player foul end isn't working right now. So
I do have to say I'm happy to be on this half of the court, so we have a pretty good view of it. Looks like Kylie's going to throw this one out. Excuse me. Gosh.
After the ball went out.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
That's exactly what I meant.
Zane, we're a team here. We got each other's back. But I'll make plenty of mistakes. You just got to promise to cover me up as well.
All right.
24 seconds. Natalie Haythorne with a great drive. She used the left, came back in, got the rebound, tried the bounce pass. Kate wasn't quite ready, but You're right. Natalie Haythorne's a scrapper. Get the ball to me. I'm going to find a way to get to the basket. 14 seconds left. It doesn't look like the difficulty right there. You don't have a clock on this end to see how much time is left, and it can make it difficult for these players.
Yeah, it's definitely slim pickings for Lakeside right now.
Yep,
33-7.
33-7. It's going to be tough to overcome. Coach got every player in the game, or both coaches got every player in the game the first half. Last second shot was no good, but I think it was a little late as well. Here we go, off to halftime. 33-7, your Warriors will be back.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community. They want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we need it.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts. Just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Athletic. Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
Here at HAR-BER, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner.
Everybody's on their phones too. Yeah.
2 seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Different than what the boys are basketball players.
WCSN. I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Hey, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, yeah, but don't you think I should add like is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. one more time. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, No, just one more time. Okay. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
And we're back to start the third quarter. Central up 33-7. Go back with starters, and Patience McDaniel is up to her same tricks.
Yep, we're not even 30 seconds in, and she's already got one on the board for the second half.
I think we're doing an individual tally right now. I think she's around 16 for the game.
Yeah.
We got a foul there, and I think that was maybe a little iffy, but I can understand where the referee got that. So no complaints there, that's for sure. So again, Andrews, Bowden, McDaniel, Nelson, Martfeld for the Warriors out on the court. Ella Nelson with the block. She looks like her older sister. And Patience and one. She's up to 18 points and one at the line. I'm going to give props out to Ella Nelson's sister. She's had 10-plus blocks in 3 games this year. So that's why I made the reference. Her sister, Sophie Nelson, for the HAR-BER Wildcats. Number 12 in your playbook, number 1 in my heart, that's for sure. A little bias there, and the old school three-point play by Patience McDaniel. 38-7, 5:13 to go in the third. She's got 5 in the first 4 minutes. Or, excuse me, in the first 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And Claire with the steal.
5:59 left, 38-7, Warriors is up. And I don't see a ton of hope for Lakeside, but I've seen a lot of underdog movies and seen a lot of moments, so who knows? And Patience is going for another one.
And I think that's her 20th and 21st point of the night.
Yep.
Anticipation's great. Her speed's great. She just does so many little things really well. I think she does the big things really well too.
If you don't get here, I guess the nose on your screen of the Warrior, she's taking it to the goal.
There's no doubt about it. Lakeside back into Mary Blake Martha. Lakeside back into the man-to-man. They went to the zone for a while. And whose name are we going to call yet again? I hate to say this is getting boring, but it's not.
It's not. This is WNBA quality right here.
Well, her sister last year, her older sister, was the Sun Belt Freshman of the Year at North Texas. So there's good bloodlines. She's currently playing for the Drury Panthers now. She transferred to Drury, and Drury's ranked top 5 in the country D2 ball. So the apple didn't fall far from the tree, that's for sure. In for Lakeside, number 50, Elia Higgs. Ball underneath. Number 10 pulls it back out, makes an assessment, says let's get this thing started yet again. 42-7, 3:40 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, definitely passing the ball around.
The Warriors lead by 35. I do know this, Zane, and you maybe can help me. I do know that there is nice cross-court pass, and then the block out of bounds. Great recovery held by Mary Blake. In for the Warriors, number 4, number 5, Kylie Johnson, Eva Cood in for the game. Replacing nothing but number 3s, number 3, Chloe Bowden, and number 33, Patience McDaniel. I don't know if you guys have heard Patience's name quite enough tonight.
Yeah, no, wait, what's her name? Patience?
And from way downtown, a little steep.
Almost hit the speaker up there.
And Mary Blake with great positioning on that backside, that's for sure.
Coach Temple, I have a feeling is pretty happy with her team right now.
Great pass right there by Eva to Ella. Ella didn't want that contact. She thought she was going to get fouled, Ella Nelson, 22. And so she kind of backed off, but what a look.
Oh, tipped it right back to Eva.
Ooh, nice lefty save.
Nice.
Wow, almost spectacular. They almost went left to left. Ella Nelson to Mary Blake Markfeld.
And she had some hops on that. I saw those legs go high.
She must have got those from her mom. Not from her dad. That's for sure.
At least you know they didn't come from you.
The first step to recovery is admitting, huh?
You're all right.
I'm Matt Nelson, and I'm with my man, Zane Apple. He's the heartbeat of the Warriors Communications Department. Does a great job. We're happy to be here broadcasting Warriors basketball tonight. Trinity Brown set to check in, but I think she's setting in or preparing to go in for the shooter. And I think the question right now is, when do we run the running clock? And I was going to ask you that before I rudely interrupted my own self. So the running clock is when you're up 30.
Oh, okay.
And I thought it was in the second half, but apparently it's not. It's in. Ella Nelson with a tough rebound. Got the rebound on the miss. Pass yet again, and didn't work. But I think they have to wait till the fourth quarter to start the running clock.
Yeah.
So it's not the third.
So running clock is basically a mercy rule, and it's all different in all different types of sports, but...
Same thing in football. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's 35 points you got to be winning in the second half.
Yes, you're right.
Kalacia Andrews with the filthy step back. Little off. Nicked the rim. Hope couldn't come down with it. Kylie Johnson on the chase. Teardrop a little high. Back to the Warriors.
We're only a couple minutes into this second half, but I've definitely seen some high energy and aggressive play in their offensive possessions from Lakeside. I think they definitely came out a little hotter, I guess.
I'd agree. 43-7, 140 left. HAR-BER's in with the entire substitution team right there. Great save by Kylie Johnson. Great save by Kylie. Turnover. Here comes Kylie again. Ooh, rimmed out. Trinity Brown with a phenomenal rebound.
Ooh, looked like they got a little tripped up there. Oh, she's down.
She doesn't need to be. Let's see if Trinity gets up. So next week, I know that Central plays on Monday. The Bentonville Tigers, who they lost to on a last-second shot the last time they played here in the gym, 41-40. And Pacious is not going to be here.
Oh.
So that hurts the Warriors. Hurts the Warriors a bit. Hope.
I mean, after seeing these substitutions, I mean, I think they've got it.
Well, in talking to Coach Templeton,
confident.
Yeah, I do too. She said tonight's tryout. Who gets to steal that fifth starter?
Yeah, that star spot from Pacious.
Right. And she talked about number 25, Hope Durkee. She talked about number 42, Trinity Brown. She talked about number 4, Kylie Johnson. Those three were kind of fighting for time when it came to this weekend.
And they're all out here fighting for the ball. They want it. They want it.
I've been really impressed with Eva tonight, too.
Yeah, she's definitely stepped up from what I've seen most of this season.
She's an intense kid. She likes to win. But we're at the end of the third quarter, 43-7. Warriors, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back. And we're back to start the fourth quarter, 43-7. Warriors ahead. We've got Hope Durkee in, number 25. We've got number 4, Kylie Johnson. Number 5, Eva Coot. Number 1, Natalie Haythorne. And number 11, Jabria Tilford in for the Warriors. Might have missed that one too, but hey, they called the walk. It goes the other way. Lakeside ball. We are in a running clock situation. I'll explain that again. If you're up 30 points in the fourth quarter, it's a running clock. Even if they cut it to 1, the clock stays running in the fourth quarter. So once you get to that threshold, it runs the rest of the game. There's 5:23 left in the game. A long 3 by number 10. She's hit 1. Kylie Johnson with the rebound, and she says, I want this ball. We got to put pressure on the defense. Put pressure on the defense by dribbling. Kylie, end to end. Little strong off the backboard. And here comes the Eagles. Golden Eagles? Or the regular Eagles?
I think they're the Golden Eagles, but
Eagles still works, though, doesn't it, Zane?
I mean, I would say.
Kind of a hook pass there from way downtown, number 12. A bit off. Hope Durkee with the rebound. Good pressure defense by number 14. Got to pass it up. Got to pass it up.
I mean, this sounds a little bad, but I love to see teams that don't give up once they're up. I mean, Central, they are not giving up. They still want it even more.
Well, you know, the good thing about it, too, is sometimes we forget. We just look at the scoreboard and what's going on in the scoreboard. We forget that these girls are up at 6 a.m. every day.
Yep.
They got to be in the gym at 7 a.m. every day, and they've been doing it since the first day of school.
Yep.
Whether you're a starter or reserve, you're still there every day. Coach Temple understands that, and she says, hey, these girls have worked hard, too. I would call a regular timeout in the first quarter if it was a one-point game, or the fourth quarter and we're up 35. So I like the strategy as well. Good call, Zane. So we're still here, 43-7. Warriors with the lead. White ball. White had the ball.
Yep.
You can only call a timeout if you have the ball in basketball, so it'll stay with the White.
4:33
nice
down.
Look. Nice
Barely
look.
Pick it up.
Eva says, finish, Kylie. Man, I need the assists in the stat book. You got to finish for me, girl.
Going for triple doubles.
I love it. I think Eva's played great tonight. Couldn't be more proud of her.
I think all these ladies have played great tonight.
That's a great point. They really have. In and out.
Ooh.
Man, I need the assists in the stat book. You got to finish for me, girl.
Going for triple doubles.
I think Eva's played great tonight. Couldn't be more proud of her. That's a great point. They really have. In and out.
2
Now Eva's saying, "Hey, we really got to make it. I can't leave you hanging with 0 points on this possession." So here we go. Kylie on the second shot of a 2-shot foul. 43-7, 3:50 left in the game, and we're in. I don't see her dad up there tonight, Kyle Johnson. He doesn't miss much, I promise you that. He's a good man. Doesn't miss much. I see Leanne, though, up there, cheering her on. 44-7, 3:27 left in the game. We've got a running clock situation here. Nice drive there by number 11, Praise Clarence. It's her name. She took it strong to the rack.
Eva wants to go out with points tonight, so.
She sure does.
A look on her face. Oh, good job by Kylie to take that back.
Yep, she fought. Eva looking for some PT. Left-handed shuffle pass.
Looks like we're going to get some subs back in here. Ella Nelson, Claire Bowden, Kate Lindsay, and we're going to get Trinity Brown back in.
Sure are. They left Jabria in there. It was a good look right there. I'd like to see, unfortunately, I'd like to see Claire and Ella over here on the bench. They get plenty of minutes.
Yep.
I do not want Coach Temple to think that I'm talking bad about her. I'm not at all. It looks like she's talking to Eva. She's checking her forehead, so Eva may have a bit of a fever or not feeling well. Something may be going on.
She's definitely red over there. She's either been working hard or got a little something wrong. Got 2:09 left, 44-9. Central is up.
Jabria had a look. She second-guessed herself. Ella Nelson from Claire Bowden. Little strong off the back iron. Trinity Brown says, I want that ball. But it's going to stay with the white. 1:48 left on the running clock. Ella Nelson inbounding. Claire Bowden. Claire back to Ella Nelson. Ella find Kate. Ella find Jabria. Jabria for three. Oh, off the side iron.
Look at Kate Lindsay in there. She wants that ball.
She does. She needs to get in the stat line tonight. That's what she says. Kate's a great kid, too. Great kid. Here we go. Lakeside ball after the jump ball. Flipped it over. We got about a minute left in the game. Minute 10 seconds. 44-9. Your Warriors ahead. I think number 11, Praise Clarence, she scored the majority of their points, and she has not slowed down. She still wants to play. She's still going hard.
Come off the court tonight.
I don't think so. What a great pass right there from number 14, Leslie Abater, to number 44, Savannah Whittle. Nice move, Jabria.
Ooh, barely.
Finish. Jump ball. I think it's going to go to the Warriors. 30 seconds left. Somebody called a timeout. I couldn't tell who did.
I think it's Lakeside. I was hearing a lot over from their side, so I think right now Coach Temple is just telling them to keep it, milk the clock a little.
I bet she's going to say, hey, Jabria, you or Kate, you got to score.
Yeah, go for it.
These last 30 seconds. 29.3 left, 44-11. Warriors. I saw Coach Kimberly Jenkins in the gym a little earlier, the head coach for the Har-BER women, doing a little scouting, trying to find out what she has coming up, and I bet she left with a big smile on her face.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, seeing the players that are coming to her, she knows it's going to be good in the next couple of years.
The 8th grade class looks great. The 9th grade class with Kaylin Coons, who's leading the Wildcats in scoring right now. She's got Trinity Brown coming up. She's got Ella Nelson. She's got Claire Bowden. And then on the other side, I know she has Claire Doty. She has, Trinity from coast to coast. Claire with the jumper ball. Missed it. And that's the ball game, folks. I have to mention one other person, Maddox McCracken. So I know that Coach Jenkins is excited. But that's the ball game right there, 44-11. The Warriors. We had many players in the scoring column. Both teams played hard till the end. Matt Nelson here with Zane Apple. We'll be back for the boys game shortly.
Springdale Public Schools are connecting students to student achievement.
Or do you two want to do it?
Safety. Personalized teachers.
I don't think she would know one bit. Would you? And the teacher?
Partnerships.
At Springdale Public Schools, we're given every opportunity to succeed because we are hashtag the choice for
Education.
It is a gold medal. Good call.
Athletics. Music.
I think Springdale Schools is a great place to teach. They have cared about my salary. They have cared about my time.
Administration is awesome. They want to be there for the kids. I mean, they are #1 priority.
The staff, teachers, everyone's very, very nice, very polite, and very welcoming. It really feels like a family.
It's always good when you have a diverse population like Springdale for kids in the classroom to see people that look like them, so it gives them a role model.
I always say if I had somebody like me in kindergarten that could speak both of the languages, that would be tons of help.
We go out of our way to provide everything that we can so that their children can get a wonderful education, because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
Northwest Arkansas, it's growing. That's one of the great things.
I am originally from San Antonio, and I cannot tell you, this is a wonderful place to raise your children.
It's just a great place to live, to work, and just to have fun.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hey, Nick, catch.
So, saying Matthews, his lightning vest speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
He's lightning fast.
Sane, would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah. Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic. Healthy people, healthy community.
I came to the clinic during school, and when I got here, they were very thoughtful and friendly to me, and they took very good care of me.
We provide a full variety of primary care services, preventative, acute care, chronic care for adults and children.
It's been very convenient for me because I haven't had to leave school and go make an appointment.
If your student gets sick, you could send them over to one of the wellness centers rather than having to take off of work.
It's kind of hard sometimes to get out of the work. It's just good that they have like a school-based clinic, because like that, if the child is sick, they could just come over here without the parent coming in.
Anybody can come to the clinic.
Our motto is healthy people, healthy community, and we thought what better way to help improve the health of our community than by starting in our schools.
Choose the wellness centers at Springdale schools. The wellness centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness centers are located at a school near you. Wellness centers in Springdale schools, we are your medical home.
Springdale Public Schools are connecting students to
student achievement,
Safety.
Personalized teaching.
Partnerships.
At Springdale Public Schools, we're given every opportunity to succeed because we are #the choice for
education,
athletics,
music,
See the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
At Northwest Health, we're making it easier to see a healthcare provider. Book an appointment online with one of our primary care physicians, or walk right into any Northwest Health urgent care without an appointment. Online check-in for ER and urgent care visits saves your spot in line before you arrive. With options around the region and around the clock, the care you need has never been easier to find. At Northwest Health, we're taking your care in new directions. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Wildcat fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of HAR-BER Wildcat Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the HAR-BER Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wildcat. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the HAR-BER Wildcats, proudly presented by McClarty Daniel. Download today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hey, Nick, catch.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
So, St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Sane, would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
Computer programming is a way of giving a computer certain instructions just to tell the computer what you want it to do.
It's understanding the...
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Golden Eagles. And here we go. We're going to start off with something. Before I tell you about the starting lineups, we've got a very interesting situation here. Number 42 for the Lakeside Golden Eagles, Tevin Tate, dunked in warm-ups. When he dunked, he grabbed the rim. When he grabbed the rim, that's an automatic technical foul. So we start the game with a technical foul against the Golden Eagles. So here we go. A unique situation. Again, it's Matt Nelson here with my man, Zane Apple. Game 2 of the evening. I'm going to go through the starters for Central. Number 1, Clay Arney. Number 2, Cameron Maines. Number 3, Miles Wolf. Number 4, Kalik Pillingham. Is that right?
I believe you are right.
And finally, number 24, Jermaine Tilford.
Yeah, didn't see Jermaine in the warm-ups earlier during the game, girls' game, excuse me. Sorry, just got back into the headphones. Yeah, definitely an odd one that we're starting off with. I heard the coach, a little bit of wrestling between the refs and the coach on what was to happen, but we are starting this game off.
The reason I knew that is I did that once in high school, and boy, that next practice was not very nice to me. I can promise you that.
I bet.
Cameron Maines initially was 1 of 2. No jump ball. Called a carry on Maines. Here we go. Turnover, first possession of the game, but we're up 1-0. Again, awkward start.
Yeah, no, definitely not the start you look for in a normal basketball game.
And the starters for Lakeside Golden Eagles. Number 14, Abson Anders. Number 10, Kunio Lakitdrick. Number 42, Tevin Tate. Number 3, Connor Mills. And finally, number 1, Andres Dawson. Central starts out in a 1-2-2 zone. Sorry about some of the technical difficulties right now. We're running some just minor errors, but we should get that fixed. A long 3 from Lakeside, number 1. Dobson Andres from way downtown. It's 3-1. Golden Eagles over the Warriors.
Yeah, excited to see how these guys are going to play today. 2 very equal matchups, I'd say. I don't know the Warriors' record currently or the Lakeside record, but I would bet Warriors have more wins, but that could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
I talked to, he was the coach for the Lakeside Golden Eagles. Jason George, talked to him last week briefly. He was scouting the Warriors. And when he was scouting the Warriors, he said he thought all four teams were pretty even when it came to Central, or Springdale. So Central, George, Southwest, and Lakeside were all pretty similar. So we're about to find out the first one. Number 14 from way downtown. Boy, back-to-back threes. Abson Andres, I think his brother is Daveson. They both taken one shot apiece, and they both hit a three. 6-1, Golden Eagles over the Warriors. 4:10 left in the first. Hustle play by number 10, Cuneo. Pumps it inside, pump fake, a little 12-foot J. Off the backboard, a little runner, 8-1. What are we doing, says Tyler Sutherland, the head coach. He calls a 30-second timeout and says, guys, Lakeside came to play. 30-second timeout. Let's go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back. 8-1, Golden Eagles.
Not like I could the first one. Are you in the same boat?
Yeah, no, I can't hear you as well.
And we're back, 8-1, coming out of a 30-second timeout, 2 minutes into the game. Coach Tyler Sutherland did not like how his team came out, down 1-8. And here we go. Number 4, Khalid pulling him. Bringing the ball up, passes over to Miles. Miles to Cameron. Cameron back to number 24. Little strong, a little long. Miles with the rebound. Couldn't quite get it. Whatever Coach Sutherland said, he said, hey, we've got to get on the boards. We've got to do a bunch of stuff. I think that's the right call right there off of Khalik's thigh. 2 turnovers in the last 2 positions by Khalik. And that's what Coach is telling him right now. 8-1. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Lakeside up. Nice little cross right there. Daveson and Abson, the brothers. Andres, back and forth. Late whistle, don't disagree with the foul. But foul on number 4, Khalik, pulling him. Polnium. Sorry about the pronunciation. Central didn't break out of the 1-2-2 zone. And Lakeside didn't slow down with hitting their threes. That's a big-time 3 by number 3, Connor Mills. He's wearing the number for a reason. Miles taking it to the rack. Off soft and good. Getting us off the number 1 point mark, 11-3, or I think it's 12-3.
Yeah, having a little bit of technical difficulties on the live stream itself and on the board. So, great start to the night. Central's playing really aggressive, I think. Not as aggressive on their defense, but I think Miles is definitely trying to take it to the hoop.
Lakeside patient. They're wanting to get the right shots. Tipped ball right there by number 24, Jermaine Tilford. Cameron Maines from downtown. In and out. Arnie and Maines on the way back. Nice little Connor Mills to Abson Andres, and it's 13-3. 1:36 to go in the first. Zane, not the way we wanted to start. And Khalik's got off to a really rough start. That's his third time turnover. And Coach Sutherland said, I've had enough.
So we're going to get 21 James Schnooz. And Jet Connor. And to the game, number 5, number 21. And
Coach called another 30, and he's not happy right now.
He definitely doesn't look happy. The turnovers are not helping right now.
And he's not upset with his starters. I know he's not or not happy. He is upset with his starters. He's giving them the business, and rightfully so right now.
Yeah.
They're not executing.
I mean, it's well needed right now.
They're not executing anything close to what he's probably asked of them. And from a Lakeside perspective, boy, they've come out hot.
Yeah.
And they're playing solid defense. So you got to love what's going on. Their coach loves what's going on right now. First horn, second horn, here we go. 30-second timeout. We're back. 1:20 left in the first quarter, 15-3. Lakeside has built a big lead, and the Warriors have dug a big hole.
Yeah, no, I definitely say from a Warriors perspective, we didn't expect Lakeside to come out this hot, but we'll see what happens with Jet and James in now.
You know, I think that if if I'm counting it up, I think Lakeside's only missed one shot.
Yeah. I agree with that.
They're 3 for 3 on their threes. They've hit a couple of other buckets. Nice drive right there by Miles. Dished it over to number 24, Jermaine Tilford, and he says, "Hey, I'm done with this. Let's go, boys."
Yeah, no, I can see the almost anger that they're playing. That they're angry at themselves right now. Themselves, excuse me.
Old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah.
I like the leadership role that Miles takes with this team.
Yeah.
He's a grinder. He plays hard. He wants to win, and you can tell he's a little upset. Give me the ball. I'm going to be the one to get this thing going.
Yeah.
Good recovery defense right there by James Schnoes. But Connor's hit one already from the corner, Connor Mills, and that's number 3, second three. It's tough. It's now, I think, 18-6. 18-6.
Oh, took a spill.
Yeah, Jet didn't get up right. He landed funny on his back.
Yeah, I guess the word for it now is hyped, and that is definitely the word for Lakeside right now. They are happy to be this ahead in the game, and Central is not happy to be this behind.
Well, and I think Coach Sutherland just did a great job. He switched over to the man-to-man, and there's the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
18-6. Golden Eagles, we're going to go to a break. We'll be back shortly. Matt Nelson with my man Zane Apple will be back.
Wildcat fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of HAR-BER Wildcat Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The HAR-BER Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wildcat. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the HAR-BER Wildcats, proudly presented by McClarty Daniel. Download today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
They've had 5 for 5 from the three-point line so far. 21-8. Right now, Right now, Central's just looking to weather the storm, weather the storm, weather the storm. Here's a three by Jermaine. Oh, answer. We needed that one. 21-11. Har-BER down right now, 21-11.
Yeah, I got to say, this Lakeside team has ball handling skills.
They really do.
They can handle.
They got some nice players that necessarily didn't start, came off the bench.
Pass it around.
Yeah, number 30 looks like a really heady player, and Chris Rodriguez. 33, who didn't start as well. Guya Long, he comes in, he's banging in there. I like the pieces that this coach has.
Oh, block by Jermaine. That was beautiful.
He wants it back.
And Cameron takes it to the hoop.
Nice decision by Cameron. I think he kind of looked back like, I'm going to give it to Jermaine, and it created a little hole for him.
Yeah.
13-21. Warriors have cut it to 8. This man-to-man defense has changed the dynamic of the game. Good job by Coach Sutherland making this adjustment.
Yeah.
Another deep three, and there's the first chink in the armor. They are now 5 of 6 from the three-point land. Let's hope the Golden Eagles were just hot initially, and they're going to cool off now. Let's hope. Cameron Maines taking it down. 3:23 left in the second quarter. 21-13. Warriors down 8. Jamesy with the drive. Leaves Cameron open. Cameron can fill it. Off a little long. And Jamesy's hustling. Didn't quite get it.
Yeah.
Down to my man. Number 14, Abson. Rambo Anders. Andres.
Yeah, they like to hand it off a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of a dribble handoff. Limits turnovers. I know that's what Coach
keeps
George really wants.
The guy passing, so
sure does.
They can't interrupt the pass, and it's smart play.
Well,
Steve Casas.
Well, look at that unselfish ball movement for a bunch of ninth graders. That was beautiful to watch. Beautiful to watch. Number 24. Jermaine Tilford with the foul. He tried to get out there and block that three. 2:33 left to go in the second quarter. The first one's off. We still got 2 shots at the line. Let's see if we can get hot on the other end. Let's see if we can sneak out of here with maybe one of the 3 free throws. I hate to root against kids. I probably shouldn't do that. Nothing personal against him.
Yeah. Now we've got all viewers on this live stream, so see what happens here. 21-13. Warriors are kind of coming back.
He missed all 3.
And Miles has it.
I think we need to move 10 back to the 3-point line because he can hit threes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Good anticipation by Cuneo. Lakikadreek. I hope I got that right because I like how it sounds.
I do too. So James passing it in.
And here, this is what they're trying to do. Trying to take 33. Trying to get him out of it.
Ooh, took a spill.
Good rebound. Good, strong rebound. They could have called a foul. I kind of liked how they didn't. And we got 3-point shots. Tipped by Jermaine. Jermaine says, let's run, boys. I'm down the floor.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's Jermaine's third tip tonight.
I think it's his third. I think it's his second tip, and then he had the strong block down here.
Yeah.
So, ooh, up and under. Nice move.
Oh, nice.
Jermaine Tilford, what a move. Do we know if Jermaine is an 8th grader or a 9th grader?
I believe he's a 9th grader.
Okay, his sister, Jabria, plays on the 9th grade girls team.
Yep.
So, athletic family. You can tell, as athletic as they both are, what they bring to the table from a basketball perspective. Coach is saying, we got to press the ball forward.
Oh.
We got to press the ball forward. Calling a foul. Nice call. It was a foul on Miles. And the Warriors have cut it to 6. 21-15, 1:17 to go in the first half, second quarter.
Yeah, I have to say, Warriors are going to need those free throws tonight. This will be a grind of a game. I mean, it's looking like a grind of a game so far, and we're second quarter. We got 1:17 left, 15-21. Lakeside is up. The Golden Eagles.
The other great thing about it, Zane, is we weathered the storm.
Yeah.
The Warriors weathered the storm.
Yeah.
If we can keep it 4, 5, 6, it was at 13 one time in the first half. Bad decision right there. Jet got in a bad spot in the corner. Made a bad pass, and Coach Sutherland's not happy. He says, "Come talk to me. Come talk to me." In my next door neighbor, Clay Arney.
Clay Arney, yep, number 1.
I'll tell you one thing about Clay Arney. That kid's not afraid to not only shoot, but knock down those shots.
Yeah, no, I think he loves the 3-point line, and he loves the 3-point line, but he's not afraid to go for the net.
He'll be sneaky. He knows how to get there, and every team in the conference knows he can shoot it. There, you can tell by the way they're out pressing him. Ooh, good pass to Jermaine from way downtown. 21-18. The Warriors have cut it to 3 with 30 seconds left in the first half.
I think that's Jermaine. Jermaine's got 6 on the board right now, I believe.
That's great. I mean, this has been a really, really, really good run. We talked about Miles and his toughness, the way he came out, his leadership in the second quarter, and it's been all Warriors Q2.
So looks like Lakeside's going to milk the clock down here. Try and keep him. Clay's moving up.
Long arms of Clay Arney right there. 2 seconds. Let's see if we can get a last second shot. Can we tie it up? Off the backboard. But what a great second quarter for what a great second quarter for the Warriors. 21-18 into the first half. Warriors down to the Golden Eagles of Lakeside, 21-18, and we're going to break.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
Computer programming is a way of giving a computer certain instructions just to tell the computer what you want it to do.
It's understanding the language of coding and being able to interpret it and put it into a computer to get specific things out.
It's programming. It's to program in multiple languages. It's writing code. It's creating things on the computer. Common computer languages bridge that gap so that we can understand it better, but the computers will also translate it into something they can understand.
There's been so much innovation in computer science in the past few years with technology just striving for greatness that without that, I feel like our society would not be as complex and advanced as it is.
I got a cell phone at 14. I got a smartphone around age 19. And now our students have Chromebooks. Everybody has a TV in their household. I mean, you see the commercials for the refrigerator that has been programmed to tell you what you have, when it goes out of date, and will text you while you're at the grocery store to tell you to buy milk.
Even the most simple things like setting an alarm on your phone. There are so many different forms of coding and processing that go into that, from clicking your screen and having that specific section of your screen be interpreted into starting an alarm, or scrolling through the times on your phone trying to find the specific number for how long you want the alarm to be set for, when you want it to be set for. Every single thing that you do with any computer processing is computer science. It is computer programming. That is coding in everyone's day-to-day life.
This year, 2018, Forbes magazine has said that 13 out of the top 25 jobs are in computer science. Ultimately, computer science, programming, it is the future.
So St. Matthews, his lightning vest speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Same. Would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
I think Springdale Schools is a great place to teach. They have cared about my salary. They have cared about my time.
Administration is awesome. They want to be there for the kids. I mean, they are #1 priority.
The staff, teachers, everyone's very, very nice, very polite, and very welcoming. It really feels like a family.
It's always good when you have a diverse population like Springdale for kids in the classroom to see people that look like them, so it gives them a role model.
I always say if I had somebody like me in kindergarten that could speak both of the languages, that would be tons of help.
We go out of our way to provide everything that we can so that their children can get a wonderful education, because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
Northwest Arkansas, it's growing. That's one of the great things.
I am originally from San Antonio, and I cannot tell you, this is a wonderful place to raise your children.
It's just a great place to live, to work, and just to have fun.
At Springdale Public Schools, we're given every opportunity to succeed because we are #the choice for
Education.
Athletics.
Music.
Springdale Public Schools are connecting students to student achievement,
safety, personalized teaching,
partnerships,
Athletics in Springdale has been producing winners since 1910. Our coaches do a tremendous job connecting our students to our schools. We are one community.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Waiting on the rest. Oh, we're back.
And we're back for second half action. Matt Nelson on the Central Warriors Network with my play-by-play man, Zane Apple.
Excited to be here.
I am too. The only thing that we're waiting on is the referees, and here's their entrance.
Oh, man, this game is a nail-biter.
It is. It's going to be a great one to finish. The momentum in the first quarter was all Lakeside. The momentum in the second quarter was all Central. Let's find out how the next two quarters go.
See who comes out hot.
Cameron Maines starts it off. Miles was a man on a mission in the second quarter, and he started it off great. Didn't finish, but I like the look he got.
Yeah. No, the look on Central, on the Warrior team's face right now says it all. It says it all. They won this bad.
Sure does. In and out on that three. We knew they were going to get a little cooler. Starting off the game 5 for 5 from three-point land. Miles over to Clay. Clay Arney. A little dribble back between his legs. Little Cameron Maines with the look at the goal. Great cut by Miles.
That's what Miles does best. Get to the goal, shoot it up.
You're exactly right. Miles Wolf gets to the rack, cuts it to one. 21-20. Third quarter, 5 minutes to go. Clay almost stuck his hand out there. He needs to be playing defense with that left hand when they're going left. But he avoided. I think the biggest switch tonight was Coach Sutherland moving to a man-to-man defense. Big man right there. Jermaine Tilford with the tip. Cameron Maines over to the man. Khalik pulling him. And the Warriors are up by 2 shortly. Awesome start to the second quarter, or second half. Miles, Clay Arney, put back, Khalik. Oh, in and out. Got a little lazy. And here we are. Still back. I was getting a little reverberation. I had the mic a little close.
It happens.
Up and down this first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Timeout by Lakeside. We're going to go to a quick TV break, YouTube break. We'll be back.
Athletics in Springdale has been producing winners since 1910. Our coaches do a tremendous job connecting our students to our schools. We are one community.
And we're back. 4:14 left to go in the third quarter. 23-21. Your Warriors in the lead. Lakeside not happy with the start. Coach Jason George gets a quick timeout, and they take it to the rack. Get exactly what the coach wanted. Hey, let's get to the line. Let's slow this tempo down. Let's see if we can take some of those momentum out of the Warriors' hands, and number 30 goes to the line. Shooting two, Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah, the momentum of this game's looking a little faster pace, and looks like the Warriors trying to use up as much of their offensive possessions as they can.
They really do. First one up, good, 23-22. The Warriors hanging on to a 1-point lead. 4:01 to go in the third. Fun night tonight in the gym. The Central girls won 43-7 in the first game of the evening. It's a tie ball game here with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, we've kind of kept the same players all game, but it's working, so.
It sure has. We've had Jet Connor and James Schnoes. Those have been the only 2 substitutions so far. Jermaine with the 3. He hesitated, didn't catch and shoot, thought about it. Just a little short, in and out.
Like they say, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
You're exactly right. Ooh, that was a walk. He got away from it. Oh, and he's calling the basket good. That was a late call. Don't necessarily agree with that. The foul was on Jermaine Tilford.
Like he went up a little bit, but took a couple of steps, but we're not the refs, so we don't get the choice.
Coach Sutherland not happy with that either. I think he'll get an explanation from the referee. Good rebound.
Yeah.
Right there by Khalik. Cameron Maines in the corner, didn't go. Connor Mills with the rebound, and Connor's been a three-point assassin in the first half. Since they've gone to the man-to-man defense, that has not been the case.
And Lakeside, same as Central. They've kind of left the same 5 or 6 in the whole game, and
they really
it's
have.
tight, so.
That three-point shooting has decreased. Trip, Khalik, back to a tie ball game. 25-25, 2:45 left in the third quarter.
Coach Sutherland not happy about the calls that Lakeside's getting tonight, but see, number 30, Chris Rodriguez. Ooh, behind the back.
Nice pass. Tevin Tate with the finish. And the Golden Eagles go up by 2. Up to Jermaine. Jermaine hesitates. Takes the big guy out of the middle. Miles with a great flash. Got rid of it a little early. Khalik, the long three.
Yeah.
Not a single Warrior went for the rebound right there.
No.
Coach Sutherland's not going to be happy about that. They all kind of faded back. That's what got them into this game. The hustle plays, the extra tips, them going for it.
That's what got him to 25. You're right.
Man. Rodriguez has played a good game, but I think that's Jermaine's fourth. That's Jermaine's fourth. A quick 30-second timeout. We're going to stay with you during this one. Talk a little about its strategy and what's going on. Miles got it. Was tipped a little from behind. Turnover, and I'll tell you what, number 30, Chris Rodriguez, did not start, but he's played some great minutes tonight for the
he really has,
Lakeside Golden Eagles. Some great minutes for
him and Andreas Abson have done a great job, number 14 tonight. I mean, they have been kind of a dynamic duo, I guess you could say.
They really have. And Abson's brother, Daveson, Andres, he's been pretty electric too, handling the ball when he's been in there. So back with the starters. Maines, Arnie, Rolfe, Pulliam, and finally Jermaine Tilford for the Warriors. 2 minutes to go, 25-27. Golden Eagles with the lead. There's Chris Rodriguez. Boy, he's had a great game off the bench. Jason George has got to love what he got out of Chris so far into the game. Timeout. We're going to go to a quick break. 29-25, 127 in the third. We'll be back. Full timeout.
At Springdale Public Schools, we're given every opportunity to succeed because we are #the choice for
education,
athletics,
music,
And we're back. 25-29. Golden Eagles over the Warriors. 1:27 left in the third. It's been a deluge of timeouts here in the third quarter.
Yeah, definitely using up here. Using up all the timeouts we got.
Hopefully that'll make that fourth quarter go by a little quicker, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Zane. Matt Nelson here with my color man, Zane Apple. Ball's getting stuck. Coaches don't like when the ball gets stuck. They like it when it moves. Stuck balls mean individual play, and this is a team game. Faster we move the ball, the tougher it is on the defense. There we go. Keep moving. Nice take.
I think that's what's been really what's Lakeside's relied on is the little handoffs, keeping the ball moving, fast pace.
Making that defense work.
Yeah, make the defense work, and that's how they've scored tonight for sure.
Quick shot by number 22 off the back iron, Steve Cosmez. Is that right? Cosmez.
Yep.
Clay Arney, what he does best, a quick shot, but hey, I liked it.
Got to shoot it if you have it.
Yep. Nice job by Miles getting a hand on that. Wasn't quite enough to change or change the possession or garner a turnover. Got a nice crowd tonight in Warrior Gymnasium.
Yep.
Double dribble.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Double dribble. Didn't see him.
Turnover. Either way. We were right.
Yep.
Turnover either way. James Schnee's into the game for Kalik.
Yeah, James always a hard worker.
Always is.
See, he likes to keep the fast pace, keep the ball moving. Good.
Ooh, great look for James.
Just bounced out.
Off the back iron. No shot. We're going to the fourth quarter, but first we're going to take a break. Matt Nelson, Zane Apple. We're headed to a break. Fourth quarter coming at you.
Welcome to McClarty-Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty-Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty-Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty-Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
And we're back. Start of the fourth quarter. It's been a game of quarters. Right now, Lakeside won the first quarter. The Warriors won the second quarter. Lakeside won the third quarter, and let's see what's going to happen in fourth. Let's hope that trend
Fresh
stays.
6 on the board, and 25-29. Central's just down by 4. See what they can do.
We're down by 13 to start the game, so 4 doesn't seem like much.
Ooh, good steal by James.
James knows he's gonna.
Hey, beautiful layup.
The hoop and the harm. Let's see if we can get a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Coach George for the Golden Eagles did not like that. Absent Andres with the foul. My man, I call him Rambo because
you can
of
call
that.
him what you want. It doesn't matter.
I'm telling you, that headband is dynamite. Couldn't convert the three-point play, but a great play by James E. anyway. 27-29, 5.5 minutes to go in the game.
Passing the ball around. Looks like we came out. Lakeside definitely came out with a little slower pace right now. Haven't seen much of their toss it around, keep it moving.
I agree. And the coach now knows it's a clock game, or at least Coach George for Lakeside knows it's a clock game. If he can get good quality shots.
Oh, just missed it.
You hate that right there. I think Jet Connor was a little out of position. I don't think it was a bad pass, but he was running to the corner and just kind of gave it to him in awkward space, didn't it?
Yeah, he almost threw it behind him, but wasn't behind him whenever James saw it. So one of those odd moving plays, hard communication on the other side of the court.
Good rebound by James. Made up for it on the defensive end. Jet going right. Almost carried it. Cameron Mays
Ooh,
from
the
way
three
downtown.
From way downtown.
30-29.
They are up. 30-29.
Big hit right there by Cameron, wasn't it, Zane?
Yeah, no, that was nothing but net, I guess you like to say.
Got that right. Cameron's been the starting point guard for Central Warriors since a 7th grader. This is his 3rd year to start. He's been in these positions before, and I like having him shoot it. So far, the back and forth quarters are staying intact. Central's winning the even quarters, and Lakeside's won the odd. Let's see if that stays course. Here in the 4th, 4 minutes to go, 30-29. Your Warriors are up. Tell you the biggest thing that Central has done, in my opinion, is when they changed defenses and went to the man-to-man, it's been a phenomenal change for them. Great play right there by James Schnoes, with the dish, but he got fouled. It was an easy 2-point play for Jermaine. That was waved off, but Central keeps the ball. Couple of substitutions in for the Golden Eagles. Number 1, Dave Simondres, Rambo's brother, but he's also got a bit of a Harlem Globetrotter in him. Curly Neal.
Yeah.
Looks
like we also got number 3, Connor Mills, back in.
Connor's been dead with the 3. Way to go to the ball right there, Jet.
Yeah.
Little thing, nice spin move. Oh, Khalik was open there for a second.
A little stuck.
Jermaine, and James
travel.
with another turnover. Not what we want. Every possession matters. 3 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah, this is really just a time crunch game. Who's gonna get the last point?
Yep. Let's see how patient Coach Terry and his, Coach George and his team are. Right now, very patient.
Yeah.
Nice double crossover. And
Chris Rodriguez.
Boy, he's been, I would say if there's an MVP of this game, it's been him. He's been hustling. He's come off the bench and given them great minutes.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's put it all in.
Jermaine says, feed me.
Ooh. They
Hard
take the charge.
collision.
They take it.
Let's see how he calls it. Ooh, he calls it a block on number 22. I like that.
Yeah.
Steve Cosmes. His first.
I think Steve meant to take it as a charge, but I guess those feet shuffled around a little more than he hoped to and took it to the ground.
Cleek Pulliam back in. Jet with a nice spin move. Jet Connor.
What a shot.
Takes the Warriors up. 32-31, 2:38 to go in the game. Great spin move by Jet. Tough move right there.
Yeah.
Good defense right there, Jet. Jet and Cameron been doing this for a long time together.
Fighting over it. It's like Cameron slow to get up.
He's tough as nails.
Yeah, he really is.
His mom and his dad wouldn't let him not get up. I can promise you that.
Yeah, you're right there.
We got a timeout. We're going to go to a quick break. 32-31. Warriors 2:14 in the 4th. Full timeout. We'll be back.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
And we're back. It's a great game if you've tuned in tonight, that's for sure. 32-31, 2:14 left to go in the game. Your Warriors are up.
Chris Rodriguez with the ball, man. Deadly. A weapon, I guess you could say.
A weapon. Good switch right there by Khalik and Jermaine. They collapse. No foul, but we forgot to go rebound. Tevin Tate. No. We got fortunate. Miles comes down with the rebound.
Oh, he's going for it.
We all knew it, but Coach Sutherland said, "Nuh-uh, I need a timeout and set this thing up." Full timeout. We'll be back. 32-31, 1:49 to go in the game.
At Springdale Public Schools, we're given every opportunity to succeed because we are #the choice for
Education.
Athletics.
Music.
What are you thinking what Coach Sutherland said in the timeout right there, Zane?
There's a lot of ways you could put it, but I would say, I don't know a way to put it.
I bet he said take care of the ball.
Yeah, no.
Let's not turn it over.
I would agree with
Let's
that.
get quality shots.
I'd say hold it, take it, keep the lead.
Miles was just begging for it. Now that's not the shot he wanted by any means. With a deadly three from the corner.
No, I just saw Coach Sutherland say, "What did I say?" after Khalik tossed that one up there, and I think he definitely said, "Hold the ball, keep it, keep the lead, try no turnovers, stop the turnovers."
I'll tell you this. This is a learning experience right here. I'm glad it happened with a minute and a half to go in the game instead of, 30 seconds to go. We've got some time to really get it set up. My guess right here is Miles to drive. If they collapse, you're going to have Cameron and Clay Arney in the corners, and that's what I would do.
Yeah.
If I was coach right now, you got your best driver, your quickest first step, and then he's going to tell Jermaine, you better get to the rack and rebound. So should be fun.
Let Miles do what he does best.
You're exactly right. So here we go. 32-34. Golden Eagles over the Warriors. 1:15, fourth quarter. This one's been a barn burner, and at halftime, what did we say, Zane? It was going to be a
it was going to be a time crunch nail biter.
Yep.
There's a million ways to put it, but I think we all know what we mean.
James Snows, Jet Connor in for Khalik and Clay.
Oh, Cameron in a scuffle.
Oh, Cameron got away with that one, but who's been our MVP tonight? Chris Rodriguez with the cleanup. 36-32. Left to go in the game. 1 minute left to go.
Gotta score.
Got to score there, and only one person went to the rack. Oh, they want a shot right now.
Again.
Up 6. Scored 4 points in 20 seconds.
39 left. 38, 6 left. 38, 32.
38-32, 6-point game. 38 seconds left.
2
Full
3-pointers.
timeout. It's been a fun game, that's for sure. We're going to stay with you through this last timeout.
We'll stay with you in OT too if we go.
We sure will. We sure will. So Coach Sutherland, I'm down there looking at him. He's a little disappointed in his team of those last two possessions.
Yeah.
They weren't the best two possessions. A turnover and a quick three.
Can't give up the ball like that.
You can't. We talked about it. No turnovers. We need to take good shots, and we've taken an iffy
Minor
shot,
shots, yeah.
a quick shot, and had a turnover, all in the last 40 seconds of this game, and right now that's the difference of it. Now on the other side, Jason George, the head coach for Lakeside, couldn't be happier with his team.
Yeah, I can almost tell you. I can't really see well, but I can tell you he was saying, keep it up, keep it up.
Hostile territory.
Yeah.
You know they're going to put the full court press on.
Yep.
Why are we going to put the full court press on here? Well, it's going to take 6-8 seconds to get it down the court instead of 1 or 2. That's why.
Yep.
Clock is your friend. Clock is your
Pass
friend.
it around, yep. Oh!
And another costly turnover.
Man, I've seen a couple of those just offset passes. Just not the best communication through the team. And this is a team sport, so.
2 turnovers in the last 45 seconds.
Yep.
1 quick shot and 1 really poor shot. And that's what'll happen at the end of the game. Bad pass. They got away with it. But Miles is going to do what he does. Drive and kick. Cameron Maines, it's a three-point game.
And he takes it in for the net.
It's a three-point game.
22 seconds left.
It's a
three-pointer.
Foul on Cameron Maines. I don't know who team is in the bonus. It looks like.
I must not have seen the foul.
I think it's exactly what Coach wanted to do. 38-35, 19.3 left. Coach Sutherland, Coach George, neither has a timeout. Neither has a timeout, and I think he just called a foul on Lakeside for the push-off.
Yep.
And that's going to put somebody on the line if we're in the bonus.
I believe it's going to put Jermaine on the line, but no.
Coach Terry did have a timeout.
Last timeout
Coach
of the
George.
game. Yeah, Coach George had the last timeout.
Wow, what a game. What a game. We're going to stay with you through this one,
This is a nail-biter.
35-38, 19.3 seconds left. Coach Sutherland's not setting up a play right now. You know what he's doing? He's talking to his team about quality possessions, quality shots. That is exactly what he's doing, so let's find out what's going to happen the last 20 seconds of the game.
That's what they need to be doing.
Nobody was in the bonus.
They need a 3 here to go to OT, but we got 19 seconds. He knows what can happen.
Your 3 is your friend.
What is, man, these refs are all over it tonight.
Well, I didn't understand the call.
Yeah,
he said it was on Jet Connor.
I thought Jet was
on the backside, nowhere close to that foul.
I didn't even think he was anywhere close to the action, I guess.
Coach George says, get off the floor. We have 6. That could be a technical. It's going to be another quick foul.
And they are getting handsy in the last couple of seconds.
17.9 seconds, 38-35, Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles with the ball, with the lead. We're trying to get to the 1-1.
Yeah.
What they're trying to get to, the 1-1. There's been the MVP.
Chris Rodriguez up. Man, those shoelaces will get you.
There's the 1-1. Chris Rodriguez, he's been ice all game. Let's see if he can really ice it. 16.9 left in the game. 16.9 left in the game. Chris Rodriguez
got Clay coming in.
Shooting 1-1. Clay's the sharpshooter. They're going to say get to the corner and hit the 3.
Yeah, that's what he does best, so let him do it. I mean, I've said that all night, but that's what's worked, so.
Here we go.
Chris Rodriguez makes these.
Oh, The dance team had a great performance at halftime. They're trying to get in people's heads now. Oh!
There you go. There you go.
It's kind of funny. Clay went to the the short side to double up on the big guy, Kevin, and got burnt by it.
That number.
Got burnt by it.
14. Absent Andreas, I think.
Rambo.
Yeah. Rambo.
Now that really hurts it. 4-point game, 4-point lead for the Golden Eagles. 14.7. You got to have a three here.
Yeah.
You can't drive.
Yeah, you put Clay
and foul
in this.
quit.
Give Clay or Cameron the ball. They've the only ones to make threes tonight, and I think that's who you give them. Now Miles takes it.
Foul on number 30, Chris Rodriguez. Tight whistle late in the game. I don't mind that.
No. I mean, it's come in handy, and it's been a disadvantage at the same time.
Surprised he didn't give it to him on the side.
Yeah.
That's 5 fouls on someone. Oh, no, 5 team fouls. 5 team fouls. 11 seconds left. It's got to be desperation right here. You got to hit the three.
And Jermaine hits the three. You can't get much of a nail-biter here.
38-39. Golden Eagles win. What a game.
What a game.
What a game. Golden Eagles lose to the Warriors. Hats off. Great game right there by both teams. Too bad the Warriors went down, but just a little more tonight for the Golden Eagles. So we're gonna say bye tonight. Matt Nelson here. My man Zane Apple on the color was great all night. What a fun night for both of us, and we're done.
Alrighty.